Andrew Tate, famous for his misogyny, his dodgy business practices, and his failed MMA career, has now been detained by the Romanian police on organized crime, human trafficking, charges. Now, Andrew Tate had previously been arrested back in April. There was a raid in Romania. However, the police claimed that they didn't find any evidence to prosecute Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate claiming that there was nobody at his residence and there was no crime to be found. Andrew Tate had previously claimed that he had paid off the Romanian police and had close ties to the Romanian mafia, and so that's why he wasn't prosecuted. However, as Andrew Tate garners more attention, it seems he's become a worldwide public spectacle, and so there has been more pressure for his arrest. Andrew Tate has previously stated in videos himself that he has a practice of attracting women, befriending them, and making them trust him, and then he would force them into creating sexual content. He's publicly stated that his view towards women are that they are his property and that they belong to him, and so all the money they would make from these services would go straight to him. So even following Andrew Tate's own story, his own message that he puts out, that it is human trafficking. In 2016, Andrew Tate was on the hit show Big Brother. He was then forced to leave the show because a video had surfaced online where he degraded and attacked a woman on camera. Now, both parties claimed that it wasn't serious and that there was no real harm. However, if you were to watch the video, which I can't show on YouTube, first Andrew Tate slaps the woman in the head with a palm strike. Her head twists in such a way that can't be faked. Her head whips back. There is no physical way for someone to pretend such an action. Then he forces her onto the bed and he then beats her with a belt. Now, it is very hard to believe that this was fake or it was just made up, or that they were acting. It does seem very real, especially the first strike does look like a real strike. I can't see how it could be fake. And even if they were friends pretending, that would be pretty awful. I don't think they would be friends after that. Now, it claims that he has created an organized crime group with the purpose of recruiting, housing, and exploiting women. With his own words, this is true. Andrew has stated in the past that he believes that victims bear some responsibility for being attacked. He does make it as though it's their fault and men are superior. It's also stated that men cannot cheat and that men have this ability to focus their attention in different places and women become emotionally attached and he is somehow superior. Andrew Tate previously was mass deplatformed, and a lot of people had come out of the woodwork to state that people shouldn't be censoring his speech and that he should be allowed to speak freely and that we should have an open space for people to say whatever they want and that they should be checked accordingly. However, it is now clear that it is not just speech, it's not just made up ideas and jokes. He is actually a criminal who endangers people and causes harm. His business practices have garnered a lot of attention and a lot of users. He had a scheme where you would buy into the service, where he would give you business advice. However, the business advice was terrible, and the only way you could make money was to bring other people onto the scheme. It's not quite multi-level marketing because there's only one level, and Andrew's at the top of the level, and then you're below him. You just bring other people on, and you get money for that. On the 27th of December, Andrew Tate sent a tweet to Greta Thunberg stating, "Hello, Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 8-litre quad turbo. My two Ferrari 812 Competizione have 6.5-litre V12s. This is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions." And then he has a picture fueling his Bugatti in his golden snakeskin jacket and his shiny sweaty head. Greta Thunberg then replied with, "Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com. Greta Thunberg, who herself is a self-claimed autistic climate justice activist, high school dropout at 19 years old, she completely owned Andrew Tate. Many hours later, Andrew Tate responded with, "Thank you for confirming via your email address that you have a small penis, at Greta Thunberg. The world was curious, and I do agree, you should get a life, love heart." Andrew Tate attached that to a video where he made fun of Greta Thunberg. His brother Tristan Tate hands him a box of pizzas. The joke of the pizza boxes in the video is that he won't recycle the boxes, and that was a jab at Greta. However, there was the business information of Jerry's Pizza on the box. They had an investigation into his crimes, but they didn't know of Andrew Tate's whereabouts. Because Andrew Tate has a private jet, they couldn't know for sure where he was to make the arrest. By posting the video with the Jerry Pizzas box, they were able to locate that he was indeed in Romania, and they tracked down where he was and detained him. So, because of getting into a Twitter fight with Greta Thunberg, he then was detained by the Romanian police. Now, they have probed into Andrew Tate several times about his crimes, and he so far has gotten away. So hopefully this time he is taken down for good. He is, by all accounts, a very horrible, evil person, and I wish him the worst. And throughout this controversy and this recent attack from the police, I'm just really thinking about his close lover, Aiden Ross. See, they were both engaged in, as you can see from these clips and images, they were very close. They spent a lot of time together and they cared for each other very deeply. Andrew Tate being Daddy Bear and Aiden Ross being his little twink. I really hope Aiden Ross can make it through these troubling times. See you next time.